Just as with Northern Ireland and with the failure to implement an alternative for Dublin 3 and therefore the rise in small boats, Brexit has ushered in problems also for Gibraltar, and Fabian Picardo has been fairly dismissive of the European Scrutiny Committee and who questioned Lord Cameron over Brexit and negotiations for Gibraltar. And he's worried about the reality of European guards stopping British passport holders from entering Gibraltar itself. And it seems perfectly reasonable. Picardo says he was impressed but not surprised by Lord Cameron's grasp of detail, but was irritated by the Eurosceptic questions. David Cameron has been clear in setting out that neither he nor I are going to give way on issues that relate to our sovereignty. Protecting the people of Gibraltar and fully preserving our sovereignty, jurisdiction and control is about more than just asking provocative questions. It's about working to bring about deliverable outcomes. And protecting the Rock and protecting people who have voted for us and actually did not vote for Brexit. We have a duty. We have a duty. And the June's European elections, Spain has warned that the status quo is not indefinitely sustainable. They seem to want to turn a Nelsonian blind eye to the huge problems that their Brexit has created for Gibraltar and our current economic model. I don't think Nelson would have turned a blind eye to the potential of Spanish police entering British territory without let or hindrance. That is the reality of what may happen if Gibraltar becomes part of the Schengen area. And, this is all about Nelson, in the Battle of Copenhagen, turning his blind eye and saying, "I see no ships," to turn a blind eye. And Picardo is being amusing, but absolutely on point. And we have placed Gibraltar in a difficult position, as we place Northern Ireland in a difficult position, as indeed we have problems with migration now that are well beyond the problems that we were facing when we were part of Europe. We cannot turn the clock back, but we could have been significantly more sensible in negotiating Brexit that worked. Instead, we left it in the hands of Lord Frost, an elevated twit of first stature, who doesn't read the details, doesn't understand the system, and, for example, even thought that he could stand in the current election, although he's a life peer. It's impossible.